What if I told you that what you wear says more about you than just your personal taste? That every outfit you choose is not only a reflection of how you want the world to see you, but also how you feel about yourself. The clothes you wear can shape your mood, your confidence, and even your success. But have you ever stopped to think about why you pick that shirt or dress every morning? Stick around, because today we're diving into the hidden psychological power of clothing, and you might never look at your wardrobe the same way again. When you think about your clothing choices, you might assume they're simply based on comfort or style. However, there's much more going on beneath the surface. Clothing, more than just fabric, is a powerful psychological tool. From the colors we choose to the way we style ourselves, the clothes we wear influence not only how others perceive us, but how we perceive ourselves. Have you ever noticed that wearing your favorite outfit makes you feel more confident? Or that wearing something new makes you feel like a different version of yourself? These are more than just coincidences. They're a result of how clothing interacts with our psychology. Psychologists have long studied how our clothes can affect our mood, our behavior, and even our interactions with others. But it is not just about how clothing influences us in the moment. It also affects our long-term identity. What does your wardrobe say about your personality, values, and even your emotional state? And what happens when we're forced to wear something we don't like, or when our sense of style doesn't match how we feel inside? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating psychology behind the clothes we wear, how fashion impacts our lives, and how you can use this knowledge to make better choices for your personal and professional well-being. Let's break down the psychological impact of clothing and explore how it influences our behavior, perception, and even the way others interact with us. 1. Clothing and self-expression. One of the most obvious ways clothing impacts psychology is in self-expression. The clothes we wear are a direct reflection of who we are or who we want to be. Fashion allows us to express our identities, to communicate without speaking, and to signal to the world our beliefs, emotions, and even our social status. Whether it's the comfort of casual wear or the formality of a suit, what we wear is a form of personal communication. For example, when we wear certain colors or styles, we can show the world our creativity, professionalism, or even our rebellious nature. Think about how you feel when you put on a specific outfit that you know makes you look good. That feeling of confidence isn't just a coincidence, it's your clothing impacting your self-perception. When we feel like we're expressing ourselves authentically, we carry ourselves differently. Clothing becomes more than just a choice. It becomes a way of affirming who we are and how we want to present ourselves to others. 2. Clothing and mood regulation. Clothing can also be used as a mood regulator. Psychologists have found that the clothes we wear can directly influence our emotions and mental states. A concept known as Enclothed Cognition explains how clothing affects our psychological state. Studies have shown that when we wear clothes that make us feel professional or confident, our brains actually start functioning in a way that mirrors the traits associated with those clothes. For example, putting on a well-tailored suit can make you feel more powerful, assertive, and competent. On the flip side, wearing clothing that's too tight or uncomfortable can create physical stress, impacting your mood and confidence. Have you ever worn your comfort clothes when you're feeling down or stressed? Whether it's an oversized hoodie, sweatpants, or something nostalgic, those items can provide a sense of emotional relief. They allow us to escape or calm ourselves when life feels overwhelming. 3. Clothing and social perception. Clothing doesn't just affect how we feel. It also plays a crucial role in how others perceive us. Studies have shown that people form judgments about us based on our attire, often within seconds of meeting us. This quick assessment can influence how others treat us, how seriously they take us, and even how much trust they place in us. For instance, research suggests that people who dress more formally are often perceived as more competent and intelligent. In contrast, those dressed casually may be viewed as more approachable, relaxed, and easygoing. The clothing we wear can either boost our credibility or influence how others interpret our personality. In a professional setting, the way you dress can impact your career progression. People might perceive you as more capable and confident if you dress the part. Whether it is a suit, business casual, or even how you match colors and accessories, clothing is a visual cue that people use to make decisions about us, and those decisions can have long-term effects on our personal and professional lives. 4. Clothing as a coping mechanism. Sometimes, we use clothing as a coping mechanism to deal with difficult emotions or stressful situations. When we're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, the right outfit can provide a sense of control and stability. A powerful example of this is the concept of power dressing, where certain clothing choices help individuals feel more assertive or empowered in challenging situations. Women in particular may use clothing as a way to navigate power dynamics, with specific colors, patterns, or styles, giving them confidence in social and professional settings. On the other hand, choosing to wear something we don't like or feel uncomfortable in can actually amplify feelings of insecurity and stress. This is why it's important to choose clothing that not only looks good, but makes us feel comfortable and aligned with our emotional state. So, what's the most intense takeaway here? How can you start using this knowledge to your advantage? The most important thing to understand is that your wardrobe is more powerful than you think. It is not just about looking good or following trends. It is about using clothing to align your outer appearance with your inner self and to project confidence, authority, or even comfort when you need it most. Let us take a moment to reflect on a key question. How often do you dress in a way that makes you feel truly confident? And if you don't, why is that? Are there certain situations where you hold yourself back because you feel underdressed or uncomfortable in your clothes? Here's the reality. The clothes you wear can set the tone for your day. If you want to succeed in a job interview, a big meeting, or an important presentation, put on something that makes you feel capable and empowered. If you're facing a difficult personal conversation, choose something that makes you feel calm and in control. Clothing doesn't just affect how others perceive you, it shapes your own perception of yourself. When you feel good in your clothes, you exude confidence, and that confidence will be picked up by those around you. Now, how can you use the psychology of clothing in your daily life to improve your well-being and self-confidence? 1. Curate your wardrobe with intention. Start by curating your wardrobe to reflect your personal style, but also your emotional needs. Choose clothing that makes you feel powerful when you need to step up and comfortable when you need to relax. Think about how certain colors, fabrics, or styles affect your mood, and use this to your advantage. Build a wardrobe that works for you emotionally as well as practically. 2. Dress for success, but stay authentic. While it's important to dress for the occasion, don't forget to stay true to yourself. When you dress authentically, according to your personality and values, you'll feel more confident and comfortable. Don't get caught up in trends that don't fit your style or make you feel disconnected from your true self. 3. Use clothing as a confidence booster. If you're feeling insecure or unsure of yourself, use clothing as a tool to boost your confidence. Put on an outfit that makes you feel ready to take on the world, and watch how your body language and mindset shift as a result. It's not about perfection, it's about feeling comfortable and empowered in what you wear. 4. Dress for your emotional state. Pay attention to how your emotional state impacts your clothing choices. If you're feeling stressed, you may want to choose clothes that help you feel grounded and relaxed. If you're heading into a high-pressure situation, opt for clothing that makes you feel in control and assertive. What does your clothing say about you? Are you dressing in a way that reflects your true self and your emotions? Take a moment to reflect on your wardrobe and how you feel when you put on different outfits. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you ever use clothing to boost your confidence or to match your mood? If this video gave you new insights into the psychology of clothing, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content that dives deep into the psychology of everyday life. What will your clothes say about you tomorrow?